All right, 2.06, I can write the equation of a line from a graph or table that does not include the y-intercept. And these two problems, it says write an equation from the following tables and graphs. Okay, so when we want an equation and we notice that it's a linear pattern, there's our general formula, y equals mx plus b. So the first thing I would do is find slope, change in y, change in x. We have to pick 2 points that we want to use. I'm going to go ahead and use these bottom two because they're positive. I like positive. So I'm going to go 1.5 minus 0.5 over 5 minus 3. So I get 1/2. Okay. So now we're going to plug in what I know into y equals mx plus b. So we have to pick one of these points. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. So there's an x, there's a y. I know my slope is 1/2, so I'm going to use the decimal. So y is 1.5. My slope is 1/2, which is 0.5. My x is 5. Now we need to know what b is. So I have 1.5 equals 1/2 of 5 is 2.5. So now we solve for b. 1.5 minus 2.5 is -1. There's my b. And my slope was 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead, since this table has decimals, I'm going to use decimals in my answer. Y equals 0.5x minus 1. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this. So this is basically the same type of problem, except it's not presented in a table. It's presented as a graph. So I have two xy values, right? If I put it in a table, I have 1, 5 and 4, -1. I should notice that my slope is going to be negative, and my y-intercept should probably be higher than 5, right, if this is 5. So let's see here. Let's find our slope. Okay, so I'm going to go 5 minus a -1 over 1 minus 4. So 5 minus a -1 is 6. 1 minus 4 is -3. So my slope is -2. Let's go ahead and pick a point. I'm going to use the 1, 5 to find the rest of my equation. Y equals mx plus b. My y is 5. My m is -2, what I just found, -2. My x is 1. If I use 5 for y, I have to use 1 for x. Solve for b. Add 2. So b is 5 plus 2, 7. Which makes sense, right? We knew that the y-intercept had to be higher than 5. So 7 looks about right. We have y equals mx plus b.